Program has evolved a lot from a numbers standpoint of having now a team full of 16 players, but having all the players that we've recruited here, and that's not discounting the players that played here, that were here before we got here. So now we're in a year where every single player that's been recruited by us and our coaching staff. We've obviously had some great players here, Victoria Rempato and Kaylee Strumpel, Jamie Sherburne, who did a lot for us for the 3 years that they were able to play with us. So now I think we're in a different spot where last year we changed our offense, we became more up-tempo, and this year you're going to see really the fruits of us putting in a new system last year. So I think we've come leaps and bounds. I think our players that are seniors now have learned a lot. They've played for 4 years. I mean, this is them playing in 2 different systems, which is credit to them for being so willing to learn and get better, but also to withstand a whole lot, because in the age of transfer, you know, it's easy for someone to transfer knowing that they've played with some really great players since they've been here, and for them to stay the course, we really want them to see the benefits this year of them staying for 4 years. Maggie has kind of been a leader from day one because of the point guard position. She did play a lot as a freshman. She started as a freshman. So for her, it's very natural. And now she's the SAC president, which is really cool. So she leads on and off the court. She's probably the biggest voice that you'll hear. We are developing some other leaders. I think Jay is emerging. We saw a little bit out of her last year, being more vocal with her teammates and not just scoring. I think this year she's taken some steps forward and helping off the court as well. With her and Maggie kind of being the leaders of the team. We have some other leaders too, but I think everybody's going to gravitate to your 2 best players, which they are. I think Jay's all-around game is going to be a lot better. I think last year with changing the system, she wasn't totally sure of, you know, what all of her teammates could do. She had some assists. I think she was probably 2nd or 3rd on the team in assists. But I think this year she could be right up there with Maggie because she has more of a feel for who is out there and what they're able to do. Our post players can finish, and I know that she's going to draw a lot of attention, so she will find, you know, the open people. So I think for her, from an assist standpoint, less turnovers this year with knowing the system a lot better, and I think her defense will be a little bit better. She's really kind of made a focus on that in the preseason, so we're really expecting a lot more out of her. Not saying she's going to be a defensive stopper, but we want her to be capable of stopping her man from scoring, which she was not fully able to do last year, but we think she can do this year. With returning, we've got Emerald Ekpateta, and I think Emerald had a really breakout year for us last year. I think she's gonna be someone that has a chance at really doing some special things this year. She's capable of getting double-digit rebounds when she wants to. So getting her to do that on a consistent basis will be really good for us to create some second chance opportunities on the offensive end. I think Olivia Mason as a freshman will help us. She didn't play at all last year. She redshirted. I think in the forward line, she's going to help us a lot. Diney Davis' daughter, who's played with us now for going on 4 years, she did have a medical redshirt 2 years ago. So I think with her understanding the system too, she's going to give us a lot at the forward position as well. Guard-wise, we've got a host of freshmen that came in this year that should help us at the guard spot. But we can't discount, you know, Ali Har, who's been here, Kyra Grimshaw, you know, who's played some minutes for us, and I think out of the freshman group, Adia Brisker is going to be someone I think that will emerge as a true, you know, leader amongst the freshmen that'll get her some minutes on the court. And I can't forget about Jordan Edwards because she gave us a lot of punch on the defensive end. So we're expecting her to give us a little bit more offense this year with running a point or running at the off-guard spot. And Claire Wanzer actually was injured last year, who's coming off the injury. She adds more depth as well, and having a high IQ, I think she'll help us a lot from shooting from 3, which will be really good. We need that. We're really going to need that help. I think they really learned a lot of lessons. We kind of got out to a really fast start. The finish wasn't quite exactly what we wanted it to be, and I think that was a lot because they hadn't been in those positions before because everybody were in new roles. So I think now with Jay and Maggie kind of leading the charge and Diney, Morgan's been around, she's played some good game minutes for us too. They kind of understand like, hey, we can't get super excited about the start because we know the season is a long season, so we've really got to sustain that. But I think their goals are really high. They're really trying to make a push to be in the top 4. The seniors talk about it all the time and leaving their legacy here and leaving their mark. So I think for them, they want to prove some things. They want to prove why they came here, and they want to show that they're capable of doing a lot. And it isn't just scoring a lot of points, but all around, just their all around game and really showing leadership in all areas.